Underdog Sports Podcast.
Peter just died. We could be done.
Episode 105. Last week, we all did good. And everyone's Underdog pick hit except Andrew's. So I passed Andrew now. And Zach also passed Andrew.
Who did you take? You got plus 11, right? Or whatever it was?
I had Tampa plus 8.5 because Mahomes never wins in a blowout. The strategy's been working too. It's been working. Alright. There we go. This week there's 2 less games because there's now 4 teams on the bye week. I don't understand why the bye weeks aren't like evenly distributed.
Yeah, no. This is not fun.
It's like 2 weeks ago, no teams were on the bye, and then last week only 2. This week 4. So it's like, what's going on? But let's get started on this week. Thursday night game, we have the Bengals versus the Ravens.
I was initially thinking this would be close, but then I realized, I'm pretty sure since he kind of got smacked by the Eagles, so I don't really have much confidence they'll pull this off.
I have confidence in the Ravens being one of the best teams in the league.
The Ravens just lost to the Browns, right?
2 weeks ago.
That was 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
Sweet.
Baltimore still sucks, but Baltimore.
When's this Baltimore Steelers game gonna happen? I could have swore we were talking about this.
I thought it was this week.
Yeah, we were talking about this like it was next week.
Probably
2
next
weeks
week.
ago or something.
See if it's next week or not.
It 100% is now that I'm saying it. It's next week.
We hyped.
Let's go Steelers!
We hyped. I think Steelers have a good game this week. Yeah, they have a good game this week. So
What
we'll
do
get to
they
it.
play?
They play Washington.
Oh.
That's fun.
Alright, we got the London game that we were talking about earlier in the year, and we thought we were being robbed of the greatest QB battle of all time, but it's been reinstated. Bryce Young coming off his first victory knee of his career, taking on Daniel Jones. What a fucking matchup in
He played
Germany.
good last week.
He did. He ran a dude over for a touchdown. He also only turned the ball over 1 time. Wild stuff.
Unlike my QB.
Oh.
It's a good week when Bryce Young gets a win. However, that doesn't happen 2 weeks in a row. We live in a cruel world.
I think Carolina will win.
I really hope so.
I'm gonna go New York. Neighbors is why.
JC
Neighbors is why. Atlanta versus New Orleans. New Orleans. Can we talk about a team right here? This team blows. What were we thinking week 2 when they beat the fuck out of the Cowboys? What were we thinking?
What even
They
happened?
had like a crazy ratio of points against the points for, and I remember man, this team might be legit. They haven't won since.
So they fired their head coach. Michael Thomas was whining about Derek Carr on Twitter. Derek Carr is the first player to lose to 31 teams in the league.
Could be 32.
I think he makes that
next week.
32, next week.
Oh, really?
Against the Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not losing. They're not losing to the Raiders.
They could.
It's very possible they lose to the Raiders. Another thing, if your last name is Carr, you're just a loser because most losses as a starter through 4 seasons, 5 seasons, 6 seasons in the NFL is David Carr. Then if you go up to 7, 8, 9, 10 seasons is Derek Carr. And then 11 seasons, still Derek Carr, but also Archie Manning.
Wow.
What else? Olave died, and Alvin Kamara tried his best. But,
And this team just lost Lattimore.
yeah.
Best of luck.
This team is going to get run over by the Falcons.
They don't have Drake London. I know that doesn't mean much, but...
Darnell Mooney, this guy, who I think was Bengals, like one of his favorite players, just randomly. When he was on the Bears, he could have been so good, but they had Justin Fields. Now, this dude he's been a monster all season. And he can definitely live up to the receiver 1 name while Drake London
Drake's
is
gone.
injured. Andrew
We had
ATL, I'm
before.
assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
I just like how you just shit on Justin Fields after defending him, but
I
for the past
defend
3
him.
weeks.
I defend him because in that specific situation, he should absolutely have started. And I'll stand by that. Doesn't mean he throws the ball a lot. That's all I just said.
This game is a lower spread than I would have expected, to be honest. Especially because Atlanta's undefeated against divisional teams. Only favored by 3.5.
Which means they're destined to split.
Yeah. Scares me.
Is this shitter game of the week?
What is it?
It's looking like shitter game of the week.
Probably.
Patriots versus the Bears. Patriots coming off a weird game where I feel like in my mind they played like they won.
Yeah.
But they did not win.
It was a mental win. We'll say that.
It was a mental win. For
I think
Ramondre
if
catching
I'm a
two-
Patriots
catching
fan,
two touchdowns.
I want to lose no matter what.
Yeah.
I had to win to see them go to overtime and Drake May look good.
Once it went to overtime, I was like, oh my god, I want to win this. And then he lost. I was like, you know, I'm fine losing.
And Travis Hunter is ours.
That last interception, though, was absolutely atrocious.
And then, what do you think about DJ Moore being like a crybaby?
Yeah, he walked off the field mid-play.
Mid-play, he said.
I don't know. I feel like they kind of need him because Keenan Allen hasn't really done
Should have went to
anything.
the Steelers.
Rome's been like hit or miss.
Yeah, he's
so
missing Justin Fields right now. Rome had a good game though.
Yeah.
But they got spanked by the Cardinals.
I don't know how the Cardinals are winning games.
Because
They
Kyler
fucking
Murray's
suck.
locked in. The replacer is doing his job.
no, he sold me in fantasy.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, the epic Geno Smith JSN comeback.
Dude, I checked it at halftime. Gino had negative points. Jason only had like 5 or something. He didn't have that much.
he scored 2
I had like a
touchdowns.
70% chance to win. I turned the game off because I thought it was like over. And then you said something in the chat. I look over. Gino 27 points. JSN 35
Yeah.
points. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro.
Okay, who are we taking? The Bears or the Patriots?
I can't. Good
Is Caleb hurt? Is he playing?
Caleb's playing.
He's playing.
Oh, I'll take the Bears.
Chicago.
I
Bears
want the Patriots
all
to
the way.
win
Alright, this is potential game of the week.
though. Who's getting
Pittsburgh
points?
versus Washington. Pittsburgh's getting points. They're on the road. They're coming off the bye. Washington has 3 turnovers in 9 weeks, which is the least amount of turnovers through 9 weeks ever, which is fucking crazy to think about.
I think Washington's gonna win because of the bye week that the Steelers have.
So you think they're coming back rusty?
Really?
No, I still want Pittsburgh, but
Well, yeah, if you want Pittsburgh,
no,
but
I
you
want.
just
I'm
said
picking
Wa-
with. I'm
Washington.
picking with. I still want to pick Pittsburgh. It's like me picking the Seahawks every week.
Okay, so Andrew wants Pittsburgh.
I'm just gonna see. I don't even think he's gonna show up.
Oh,
I just wanted to know that before I make my pick.
under Mike Tomlin.
Yeah,
The
Tomlin's
Steelers
13-4
are 13-4
directly
after
after a bye week.
So that's 2 weeks
Oh,
of film
God.
on Jaden Daniels.
This is tough, actually.
After seeing that, I kind of want to pick Pittsburgh.
I think I'm gonna lean Pittsburgh.
But if you pick Pittsburgh, I'll pick Washington, just so we're not going all in on the dog.
I'll go Pittsburgh then.
All right, give me
Oh, the Forskins to lose.
Washington.
Well, if they can lose to the Steelers, but they have to beat the Chiefs.
Someone's getting tested here. I don't know who though.
Next game, Minnesota, Jacksonville. Do we need to talk about this one for much longer? Jacksonville stinks, even though they faked a comeback against the Eagles. But Trevor Lawrence is fucking so bad at football.
What were his stats last week? Was it that bad?
It was no touchdowns, 2 picks, 52% completion percentage, 169 yards. He sucks. Is he a bust yet?
Probably.
Since he's still a starter, I don't think he's considered a bust. But his fucking stats
I mean,
blow
he's also
for the
in-
next generational guy.
But he's also in
Fuck.
Jacksonville.
They've given him opportunities. He sucks.
But Jacksonville, it's like the Jets.
But
It's those J teams,
he
man.
sucks. Oh, and then Jefferson is currently the all-time leader in receiving yards per game. Averaging like fucking 98 yards a game, which is ridiculous.
We'll probably get another 100 this week.
Probably. Okay, San Fran versus Tampa Bay. This might be
Well,
a
check
solid
down
game.
merchants back in full effect.
Yeah.
San Fran's going to kill them.
The real MVP of this offense is back.
Well, until he tears his Achilles.
Like I tried to say to Ball.
SF Fortnite. But if the Buccaneers had their full team, they would have
Bucks are
killed the
like
Chiefs.
top 3 most entertaining teams to watch this year.
I might say top. Now they're probably top 3.
Yeah.
Ravens,
Then
Lions.
Ravens. Yeah, fine. That's
Okay.
my top 3.
Lions
Yeah.
is number 1.
I forgot the Ravens. I was about to say top 2, but 3's fine.
Going from most entertaining to watch to least entertaining to watch. God damn it! Broncos versus Chiefs.
Oh, the Broncos win so bad.
Me too. Man, fuck the Chiefs. But they're gonna win.
This was like a classic Chiefs fucking game last week. It was
I know.
Kareem Hunt, unstoppable. Kelsey, 14 receptions. D-Hop, back to prime
yeah.
D-Hop. Superman, getting injured, but he's not actually injured. 3 touchdowns, almost 300 yards. Yeah.
2 things I want to say about
Winning
this.
in overtime, keeping it close.
Against the fully injured Bucks.
Yeah, I think the Bucks should have won for 2 when they scored at the end of
Yeah,
the
that's what I was
regular.
I agree.
saying.
I agree.
I
Do not
also
give the ball back to Mahomes.
I'm gonna spread this narrative. There's another narrative I want to spread, but it hasn't come up yet, and I'm forgetting it. Oh, I remember.
Let's hear it.
I'll do that one after when the time comes. I'm gonna spread this narrative. Mahomes is a what do they call Jinxie? A clip farmer. Mahomes is a clip farmer. This dude does stuff that you don't need to do just for highlights. Like he throws the ball out of bounds with his left hand. You could have easily just chunked that with your right, just leaning back.
So the
with it.
announcers can glaze the shit.
You have no.
Did he
reason
do that
to
with his left hand, Tony? Yes, he did.
The shovel passes, like, yeah, they look cool. Absolutely
It's just a
no
normal thing.
more importance than a normal pass. In fact, it's probably slower. He's doing this simply for the views. I'm convinced of it. This is like my last straw after seeing that left-handed shit, because he had so much room to throw with the right hand, it
Denver.
pissed me off.
Andrew wants Denver.
No way.
Yes.
That's an L.
Bo
Alright.
Nix is about to go crazy.
You better take that spread.
I am.
Hey, that's a good one. Mahomes never wins in a blowout.
This is the week they're gonna win by 80.
Yeah. All right. Buffalo versus Indianapolis.
I'm surprised. Oh, I was like, I'm surprised Indiana's only getting 3.5, but they have Joe Flacco. So
Joe Flacco stunk last week.
Yeah, no, he fucking sold me so much, dude.
one buff.
Yeah, buff all the way.
I can't troll.
I think there's a higher chance Buffalo covers 6.5 spread than Indy covers a 3.5. I'm gonna be honest.
Depends what Joe Flacco are we getting.
Yeah, no. Is it the 40-year-old man or that dude that's...
See, I think Joe Flacco only plays good when he doesn't have the job. When they say, okay, you're the starter, back to being horrible.
Probably.
Because he became the starter and this happened.
I don't know, when I was watching it, Vikings blitz a lot. Didn't they, blitz the most last year? They had,
All I
the
know
highest
is
percentage.
the final drive, they fucking sacked him 3
I
plays
know,
in a
he
row.
doesn't fucking move, and I think the blitz was hurting him. It was pissing me off, I'm not gonna lie.
He's too old to run. Yeah, too old to run. Okay. Tennessee versus Chargers.
I can see this game being a shit game too.
I feel like every Chargers game is shit. Like, every single time they're on, I feel like it's always at 4. I just don't care about it.
I feel like most of the games that come out at 4.
I know.
Couldn't care
There's
less.
always one of them, though, that's good. Everything else sucks.
Mm.
Last
I'm
week it was...
taking the
I will
Chargers.
take the Chargers also.
Alright. Lack. This is an interesting one. Jets versus Cardinals.
In all reality, the Jets should win by 50. But
Yeah.
they're not.
So, when I first made this, the Jets were actually +1 underdogs.
Oh, man, if I knew that, I would have bet on them.
And now, Arizona.
Who just... whoa.
Zach's in the fucking dock right now. Holy shit. Oh shit, he's doing his picks. We're communicating with Zach, by the way.
That's your pick. Hi, Zach's your pick.
Yes, my pick for this game. Okay, I'm gonna take. Okay, so Arizona is on a 3-game win streak, I believe.
They should not be.
Dude, wasn't that their first 3-game win streak in like 4 years? Or 3 years?
I haven't seen this, but
I'm pretty sure that was their first 3-game win streak.
I don't understand how they're winning games, to be honest with you, and my team can't. I don't get it. That team is so bad. And Marvin doesn't even do anything. They're just there.
Marv might be like overrated as fuck.
He is.
Like it's crazy.
I've not been here much. Yeah.
He does nothing except the one time he did something.
Just a random.
2 times.
I was gonna say he has 2 games over 100. Everything else is a little bit of a dud. Well, you got touchdowns there. I shouldn't say dud.
So,
I want the Jets.
you know what?
Jets are gonna kill them, bro. This +1 is
You know what?
ridiculous.
I'm going Arizona just to go
Wow.
against you guys.
I bet Zach does that too. He's a borderline Cardinals fan.
Trust in Kyler.
He's thinking about it. He's taking his damn time.
Trust in the replacer. He's been playing elite since Black Ops 6 came out. And I
So
don't blame
maybe
him.
he plays good when a good Call of Duty comes out.
That's true. That's true.
I was gonna make the joke. I was gonna make the exact opposite joke last week. I was gonna say, you know, this Call of Duty's bad when he's playing good, but I didn't believe either of those. So
Is Zach still on? Where did he move his
he
finger?
switched somewhere.
Where's he going? Alright. Shitter game of the week number 2. The fucking
Cooper Rush is playing. He's gonna do
Eagles
good.
versus the Cowboys. Here's the thing with Cooper Rush playing. Why is he playing? We don't want to win games, and this idiot Jerry Jones thinks, and Mike McCarthy thinks we can win games. Throw Trey Lance in there. If he sucks, he sucks, and we'll lose a bunch of games and get a nice pick. If he does good, then we didn't waste a 4th-round pick for no reason. It's better than letting him sit on the bench for no reason. Cooper Rush is...
Amazing.
Cooper Rush is not going to do anything, though. Like,
Is
he
CD
has
playing
no
or no?
future potential. CD's going to play, probably, yeah.
Okay, good. I have to put him back in my lineup then.
Talking about throwing away 4th-round picks for no reason. Jonathan Bingo! We paid more for him than they did for D-Hop. Or the Ravens did for Deontay Johnson.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
What the fuck are we doing, Jerry?
About to say it's the time to get him out of there.
That happens when you get old.
Fucking Jerry's never leaving, which sucks. And his kid is probably the same thing as him. And Mike McCarthy sucks too. We should just fire him. Can we please fire Mike McCarthy? Please. Dak died. He tore his hamstring. That's awesome. And you know, last year the Cowboys don't lose at home until they do in the playoffs. This year, us and the Giants are the only 2 teams to not win a game at home.
Yikes.
And we're at home.
That makes me more confident.
Versus Saquon Barkley, who does fucking backwards hurdles over people now.
That was insane.
That is the
Oh my
craziest
God.
highlight I've ever seen.
I legitimately, I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I think this is the most skilled running back of all time. More skilled than CMC.
Like,
He's that good.
That might be.
He was just getting shat on by that New York team. So
I cannot.
Getting shat on because he was on the New York
because he was
team.
on, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Like, what? What? All right, his thought process, the spin move before it was nice too,
Oh,
but like,
yeah.
let's turn backwards and then.
Imagine the dude went up and nailed him in the nuts.
I
He's been out
in
for
the-
like 8
in the
years.
back.
Dude, if even he
in
got
his
hit in the back, he would
tailbone,
go
and he
folded.
flipped backwards.
Fucking Tank got an indent.
Yeah, I'm taking the Eagles, obviously.
Fly, Eagles, fly!
Fly.
Didn't AJ Brown get hurt again?
Yep.
I'm gonna say that dude's a bit of a liability. He's been hurt 3 times this year.
And everyone thought Devonta Smith would be the one who's injury prone, not the guy who looks
Yeah.
like a tank. The little
Oh.
skinny guy.
I was gonna say that about Green Bay. I'll talk about that when we talk about Detroit,
All right.
Detroit basketball.
which is now.
Detroit versus Houston. Potential game of the week, but I have a bad feeling that Houston
It's gonna die.
is going to get spanked.
I think they might.
I'm taking
Nico Collins
Detroit.
is back. If that changes your opinion at all.
No, Detroit's winning.
So
I'm still taking Detroit.
when I read it on fantasy, it said he has the potential to come back.
Oh.
But I know when I take him off my IR, he's not going to play.
I think.
So I'm leaving him on IR, so he will play. Andrew, Detroit.
Detroit.
Zach is taking Houston.
Detroit's the most talented football team of ever.
I know.
They're pretty
I'm gonna mention this now since
Now
Detroit
Darius Smith's there too.
played Green Bay, and Green Bay's on a bye, so I wouldn't be able to talk about this.
Mhm.
I think it is time, Packers fans, stop cutting Jordan Love slack because this guy sucks all the time.
He loves throwing picks.
But I'm hearing
More
so much
machine
stuff
than
about,
Geno.
he's injured. Oh, all this, cut him some slack, he's injured. The best ability is availability. And this dude's gotten injured on 3 separate occasions this year. Or 2. No, 3.
Is he playing?
3. He's
Yeah,
playing, but
probably.
all I'm hearing is like, it's not his fault he threw these picks. He's all hurt. Don't fucking play him, bro. Don't do it. Don't care. Not cutting him any more slack. He sold that game with that pick 6 at the I don't even know if it was a pick 6, but that pick at the end of the half.
It's a 2, but it's not on.
Apparently, I wasn't alive to watch Brett Favre be good, but
Yeah,
apparently he's exactly Brett Favre, just chucking picks,
Yeah. Seems so.
but chucking touchdowns too. So, all right, and then finally, wait, hold on. I want to talk about my new favorite celebration for now.
The almond roll one?
Yeah, the headstand.
It's not his celebration. It's the
No,
high
it's the
school
Someone else
celebration.
did
dude.
that, yeah.
Oh, it's the high school dude.
Yeah, I think was it high school or was it college?
I don't know.
I don't know,
I know
college.
Drake London did it a while ago.
Drake London did it.
They
I thought it
both
was
did
this
it on the
week.
same.
Oh, that was this week?
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Oh,
both did
shit,
it
I
the
didn't
same-
hear-
And then he died. So.
I didn't hear about the Drake London one.
Also, since week 3, Detroit 22 incomplete passes did 26 touchdowns. This is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, you said that Washington stat with the 3 turnovers in
Mhm.
9 weeks. If you told me one team did that, I would have totally said that's Detroit.
Yeah,
But no.
they've had a little bit of fumbling issues.
Yeah, I guess so.
Who cares? They're up by 50 every game.
Yeah.
I literally just stopped putting all their stats because everyone does good. They're the Lions. Which is
So this is the one
crazy
team
to
that
say.
deserves it too.
God, I hope they make the
This
Super
might be
Bowl.
their year.
I hope so. All right, Monday Night Football this week. Miami versus the Rams.
Who Miami faced last week?
The Bills, and they only lost by 3.
that's right.
I think Miami.
I feel like Miami.
I need-
Miami.
I need Tyreek Hill and Tua to have the best game of ever because I had to start both of them.
What do you guys think about Puka getting kicked out for punching a dude?
I didn't see it, but we have to talk about if Geno is shit or not.
First, very dumb ejection. Even though not a Puka fan, and I mean that helps my narrative calling him a bust, but stupid fucking ejection.
He's getting his ass clamped too.
Okay, continue with the Geno.
So he had 3 touchdowns, 3 picks, 350 yards. I can't tell if this dude's shit or not because his first pick, it landed in JSN's arms. He fucking dropped it and they took it. The pick 6, he got his arm hit when he was throwing it. That happened.
That looked bad. Like before they showed his arm got hit, that was like the worst throw of all time.
And I'm like, and then we look back, his arm got hit. It happened. And then the third one, there was no excuse for that. He just launched that shit.
Oh.
But
One
then,
end zone was
Yeah.
103.
but then he leads him back to go tie the game. I don't really get it. I can't tell if he's dog shit, if it's team, like what's going on.
Sounds a bit like Jordan Love.
It does sound like Jordan Love.
But Jordan Love actually has a fucking good offensive line. My dude gets diddled. Did you see the Rams had an 80% pressure rate?
The Rams.
Who the fuck is on the Rams D line?
The Rams had 7 sacks, 3 interceptions in one day. That's wild.
I can't tell you what's going on.
Also, that Demarcus Robinson touchdown, the game winner,
Miami.
such a nice catch.
That was Tariq Woolen's first 15-yard pass lit up in the year. Good job, Tariq Woolen. You could have won the game, except he stood there for the interception to come at him instead of jumping at it.
Also, is Devon Achane more of a check down man than CMC?
Little
He hasn't
bit.
played.
I
He
will
has
not lie.
he has the most receptions on the Dolphins. It's like not even close.
Yeah. I'll cut him a bit of slack because he had no QB and they don't have an option,
Mhm.
so they can't throw. But, yeah. little bit of a check down merchant.
All right, so underdog pick time. Luke, me and you tied, so we'll go first. Zach second. Andrew's third.
You can go first because I need time to think.
Okay. Let's look at this real quick. Cincinnati, no. Carolina, tempting.
I've got mine.
Crickets, Jacksonville.
You know what we should do? We should also add lock for the week back.
Lock for the week.
Yeah,
Last time I did that, fucking
we
Jets
all
got
just
fraud.
pick
But
the
still.
Buffalo game or something like that.
But then they lose. And they're like,
Tennessee, damn it.
Actually, I'm just gonna say mine because you're not gonna take mine.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Pittsburgh +3.
Okay.
Nice
Because you didn't
pick.
pick Pittsburgh, so figured you wouldn't take
Yeah,
it.
no, I'm not taking that. I don't want that.
I probably should go for a bigger spread since I'm in last, but
There's still plenty of weeks left.
plenty of weeks to hold.
You know what? Tampa's at home. McCaffrey hasn't played in game.
Still doesn't mean you can't hide behind a screen.
I'm going
I don't hate it.
Tampa Bay +6. Maybe the +6 is blinding the shit out of me, but I'm taking
I will
Tampa
take
+3.
Denver then, unless Zach takes it.
No, he's not.
Nope, he's taking Houston. All right.
Just
I need to
that.
hop on the bandwagon train of they never lose in a win. or
They
fucking
never win in a blowout.
That applies when they're facing a bad team, or not when they're not facing a bad team.
Yes. Bo Nix will look like
This could be a problem.
Jesus.
We pray he does. If this is the team that beat the fucking Chiefs, I'm gonna laugh my ass
Every
off.
year, it's always a shitty team.
Don't they face like the Bills next week too?
Oh, but Josh Allen literally cannot beat the Chiefs.
He does, or he does. They do play next week. Then Panthers, that's a layup. Then Raiders is probably
No,
Chargers.
it would be the Panthers. If it was the Panthers, I would throw a party.
I'm buying a Bryce Young jersey. Mark my words.
We'll show up that week, all of us wearing these with number 9s on them. Bryce Young.
Love Bryce Young. Good luck though. You're gonna get killed.
I like only one part of his name. Yeah, ladybug on me.
Fine.
Okay, that's it. We got anything else that happened this past week in
We
the
didn't talk
world?
about the trade.
Oh,
so does it count the trade?
Lattimore got traded to the.
Washington.
That's a great move, I think. Their corners stink. Forbes and St. Juiced, whatever that guy's name is. Good move. It was needed. The Ravens got Zadarius Smith, right? Was
Yeah,
it no? Or was it the
no.
Lions?
Lions got Zadarius Smith. Ravens got Tre'Davious White.
Okay, I like both of those because they both had problems there.
Mm-hmm. Just add more veteran leadership.
Zadarius
I really like the
Smith to the
Zadarius
Lions,
Smith
yeah.
because that replaces Hutchinson.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Marcus Peters get traded? No.
Marcus Peters. When's the last time?
Who's the
Marcus
corner
Peters
that
was
you just said?
Tre'Davious White.
That's right. I saw someone saying the last time someone traded for a washed up Rams corner, it didn't pan out well for the league, hinting that Marcus Peters was a good trade. So I don't know. I got confused. That's besides the point though.
What else? There's probably some shit we're forgetting. Mike Williams to the Steelers and Preston Smith.
I like that.
Good move.
Like
I don't
that.
know how good he still is though because he's looking
Mike Will.
crap.
Don't forget he was on the Jets, man. They're cursed.
I know.
Mm.
That's why I'm curious.
God, I hate fucking Jerry Jones, bro. Jonathan Mingo has fucking
One catch in the past 4
no
weeks or something.
touchdowns in his career.
He's also on the Panthers, so cut him.
He sucks. Was he even good in college? Let's see his college.
Must
stats.
have been.
He went to Ole Miss, I think. Yeah, he went to Ole Miss. Let's see. 800 yards his senior year. Yeah, sure, whatever. Stinks. Honestly, I kind of made this happen by just buying his rookie cards because I was like, ooh, Jonathan Mingo, maybe he's something. God, I hope he's something. But also, do we really need Jonathan Mingo? Is that what this team's missing? Jonathan Mingo.
Yeah, Jonathan Mingo's gonna 800 yards.
I hope I eat my words and he's good, but he's not.
You never know. That's the best part about sports.
Oh, Ashton Genty's gonna be good though in blue and white.
I think you got to worry about a lot more than a running back.
Nope, he'll fix all our problems.
Get rid of that senile old man.
He needs to die, and then like his son is just gonna take over. Fucking stupid. You know how a while ago we were saying that the 49ers dude was the GM and the owner or something like
John
that?
Lynch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we were like, no. Jerry Jones is the only owner GM.
Oh.
And he's fucking stupid.
Shouldn't be neither.
That's why you shouldn't give yourself that kind of a job.
They're winning though.
I have to watch a dude named Christian Kolokolo that hasn't played a game in 4 years play for the Lakers right now.
Also, the
That was
Grizzlies.
the king.
The Grizzlies should just switch to those fucking those
Is
logos.
it the Vancouver ones?
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Anything else happened in sports this week? There wasn't NFL.
Did we talk about the World Series win?
We did.
We did last week because it was the last game, and I put a little thing saying we won.
Oh.
Didn't it end while we were here? No, it didn't.
No, the game started when we were here, and they were losing, so we're like, oh, and they were like, we won, yay! That's it. That's all I got. We're gonna do a mid-season awards video, so that's gonna come out hopefully this week, and yeah, stay tuned for that. So I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.